Yo guys, what's up? So as you can see from the title, this is another setup video. I know I do a lot of these, but they do well, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing them. Before I start anything, I just want to thank all you guys so much. 307 subs. 307. It's insane. It's crazy. It's mental. I am completely over the moon about this. I'd love to one day hit 1k. That is the goal right now. If I can hit 1k by something like halfway next year, that'll be sick. So just keep remembering to share these videos with your friends, like them, comment, help me out guys. I mean, you know. I just realised something vital. I have my skateboard deck and my grip tape, but I don't have my other skateboard because I kind of need the tracks and wheels of that, so I'm gonna go get that now. Okay, so I have my old board here. This is a sweet 8125. I've got an 825. The only reason why I was riding a lower size was because this was basically a spare board. So I snapped my Expedition 1 trying a lip slide. The photo is on my Instagram if you want to see. So first thing is I need to take the trucks and wheels off this one, and obviously I've got a silver tool to help me out. Makes things so much faster. If you don't have a silver tool, you need to because they're so good. I'm a really weird person and I'm gonna have to find a way to get the blade out of this because I just like using it. I don't like using like the whole knife, so I'm gonna try and use this ruler. Oh, that works. That actually works surprisingly well. Wow. Okay, so we've got a fresh blade there. I just like using it like this because I just think it's more accurate because your fingers are nearer to it and you can just hold it better. But that's just my opinion. You can grip boards however you want. I was thinking about doing a cutaway, but the top ply isn't a very exciting colour, so I'm just gonna keep it and just go plain. I might draw something on it, buy some paint pens at some point, I don't know. But for now, actually, comment what you want me to put on my grip tape, and the best one will get put on the grip tape. Okay, so here is the board that I will be setting up. It is a Cliche size 825, as I said. I'm not sure whose pro model this is, but I saw it in 2 Seasons yesterday, and because there was this like student shopping thing last night, and this was like £36 with the discount, so just like, yeah, it's sick. Saw it in like 5 minutes, so it's like, I'll buy it. And with it, I just have standard mob tape. Now the shape on this is actually fairly mellow. It's like a fairly regular skateboard shape. Like the kicks are quite mellow, but the concave is actually fairly deep. And I normally skate fairly flat boards, so this will be a nice change. And I might be able to do a few more flip tricks and things like that. I haven't really stickered this that much. It's quite a hard board to sticker, so I just put the Cliche one there that you get with it, and a Supra one which I thought looked right there. Just a fairly simple job, and get down and grip this. This is always definitely the scariest part of setting up a board, is gripping it, because I'm one of those people who really likes getting it right. If I don't get this right, game over mate, need a new board. Oh, I've got stuff on it already. That's irritating. I've already got something on my grip tape and I haven't even set it up yet. I remember the last board I set up was the Expedition 1, and it took me forever to actually get the grip tape flat on it, just because of the amount of concave it had. Like, just the kicks on an Expedition 1 board are so high, and it took me forever to try and get like it completely flat without any wrinkles in it. So in the end I just gave up and went with what I had. But that was actually quite good. And now what I like doing is I just like running my hand over it like this to get out any air bubbles. I mean, it's mob, so once you step on it, there won't be any anyway, because it's perforated, and it just makes life so much easier. But I just like doing it. It's a fairly satisfying thing when you just hear those air bubbles, yeah, like that, come out of the board. Where's that silver tool? I'm just gonna run this around the edge of it. I like sanding it like fairly well, because then it just makes it so much easier for cutting. Because if you just run it around like quickly, it can sometimes be quite hard to cut, and if you file it loads, it just makes it a whole lot easier. Moving on, I got to the point where I finished sanding down the grip, and now what I'm gonna do is just make 4 slits on like the start of each kick, and then I don't know why, but for me that just makes it a lot easier to cut, and I like doing it in sections anyway rather than like all one thing. And then I peel up the edges as well, so then you get a fairly like accurate cut, and it's not all sticking to the board and stuff either, because it wraps around the edges, sometimes, so it's always good to just peel it up and make sure. And then most people, you shouldn't do this, but a lot of people find it easier to cut towards you like me. And then I just clean it up a bit. So if there's any bits like here, it's just a tiny little bit that's out of place. So what I do, I just cut it. That's an alright grip job. I'm not too fussy. I like having like just a smooth line, and then I like to sand down the edges, because then otherwise it peels back up. So if you sand down the edges, then it just stops it from doing that. And then I do a sandpaper, and I sand down like the front of the nose a bit, just a little bit, like one. And it just like makes it easier, and you don't get grip thumb either, and it's just easier breaking in the board. So you're flicking this like just a little bit smoother. I just poke holes in the grip rather than like searching for it. Like just poke holes, and then you just got something like this. Can't really see that, you can just about see the holes. What I do want to show you is my crook marks. Like, I'm quite proud of this, to be honest. Like, you can see that it goes all the way down to here. Like, my crooks are far too tweaked, and half the time they just end out as like no slides, because I go so far over. Let's get this going. Okay guys, so there it is, all set up, all finished. It looks absolutely beautiful. I love the pink. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of pink, but it's becoming a thing, and I actually really like it. I just thought I'd try something different. I've never had a cliche before either, so I thought that would be a decent change. I'm trying to skate a new board every time I have a new setup, and my next one I think I'll have an aisle. The only thing is that they're quite expensive, but they're English, so try and support and stuff. Okay guys, so there it is, my setup. Just to go over what I have, it's a Cliche 825 with mob grip tape, Thunder 147 hollows with the hollow kingpin and not the hollow axle. I don't know why, but I just think that'll be too light. I've had them for about a year, and they're really decent trucks at their lows as well. I've got Bones 100s. I used to have STFs, but I changed to 100s, and honestly there's not that much difference, and they're like £10 cheaper as well. And I have mini Lego bearings and some Venom hardware. So there you go, there is it. There is it. There you go, so there is my setup. I hope you enjoyed this very much. Please comment, like, sub if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot, peace.